Hi, welcome to AI for Everyone. I'm Brett Hansen. I'm an educator. For 25 years, I've been in the trenches, teaching, coaching, and trying to help people learn how to learn. But for the last 3 years, my classroom has really changed. I've been focused on integrating AI into education and real-world workflows, as well as helping other people integrate AI into their own professional and personal lives. I've been testing lots of tools, breaking some of them, and learning how to build a foundation that holds up through my ISTE certification. But here's the truth. AI can be noisy. It's often overwhelming, and most people are either freezing up or just playing around on the edges. But we want to change that. So I'm launching the 2026 AI Fluency series, a free series of 75 short, focused lessons 15 to 20 minutes long that are going to build your proficiency from the ground up. Whether you're a teacher, a business owner, a gardener, or an artist, this series will help you become AI proficient. No code, no hype, just focused, earned wisdom and practical steps. Let's get to work. Let's take a trip back in time, all the way to, say, 2023. Ancient history, right? Back then, if you wanted to know how to fix a leaky faucet, you went to Google. You typed it in, and what did you get? You got a list. The famous 10 blue links. Maybe a few ads on top. You had to scan the headlines yourself. Click a link. Read a long preamble about the author's childhood memories of plumbing with his grandpa. Realize, after a while, that the article was not going to help you with your task. Hit the back button, and then go click a second link. And do it again. Maybe at some point, you started watching a YouTube video. Maybe it was the right one, maybe not. But this was what you did. You were the researcher. Google was just the index. And it was a big improvement on the methods before it, if you were focused on efficiency. Basically, Google said, here, I'll get the books for you. I'll get the sources for you. You go read them. Now, you pull out your phone today and type in that same question. What happens today? You don't get a list of homework or extended assignments. You get an answer. A paragraph right at the top telling you exactly which wrench to grab or buy and which way to turn it. The 10 blue links are pushed way down the page. You might not even scroll to them, but they're still there if you need them. This is the biggest shift in how humanity basically accesses information since the invention of the search engine itself. We have moved from search, or finding sources, to answers, synthesizing information. So today, in Lesson 6, we're talking about Google's AI overviews, how they work, why they changed the internet forever, and most importantly, knowing when to trust the answer and when you still need to do the homework yourself. Basically, we are moving from passive searching to active verifying. To understand this shift, we need to understand why it happened. For 20 years, Google's business model was simple: to send you away. You came to Google in order to leave Google. Google was the signpost, the director, and they made their money through advertising. But then, tools like ChatGPT and Gemini arrived. Suddenly, people realized, wait, why am I doing all this clicking? Why can't the computer just read the websites for me? Google realized that if they stayed a signpost, they would go extinct. They needed to become a destination. So they introduced what we now call AI overviews, formerly known as SGE. Here's the analogy I want you to try to lock into your brain whenever you go to AI overviews. The traditional search method, or old Google, is a librarian. You walk in and ask, I need to learn about the French Revolution. The librarian points to aisle 4 and says, good luck, the books are over there. You have to walk over, pick them out, read them, analyze them, and annotate them. AI overviews, or the new Google, is a research assistant. You walk in or open AI overviews and ask the same question. The assistant runs to aisle 4 for you, pulls down 5 distinct books, speed reads the relevant chapters, checks to see where the books agree and where they disagree, and writes a summary on an extended sticky note and gives it to you. You never touch the books. You just get the notes. This sounds amazing, right? It saves a lot of time. It reduces a lot of friction, and it makes us more efficient. But, and this is a big but, how much do you trust that research assistant? Did they read the books correctly? Did they miss the nuance? Did they accidentally combine a fact from a satire book with a fact from a history book? This process is called RAG, Retrieval Augmented Generation. We learned about next token prediction in lesson 5. RAG is when the AI doesn't just guess from its memory. It actually retrieves live facts, the search results, and then augments its answer based on those facts. It's like an open book test. The AI isn't hallucinating from thin air. It's summarizing the text it found. This makes it more accurate than a raw chatbot, but it does not make it perfect. It just means that if the search results are wrong, the summary will be wrong too. So it basically proves the old adage, garbage in, garbage out. Today, we live in a zero-click world. You search, you read the overview, you close the tab. For a recipe, that's fine. For a quick fact like, what time is the Super Bowl? That's great. But here's where you need to develop your AI taste. You need to know when the sticky note summary isn't enough. And there are 3 specific zones where you should never rely solely on the AI overview. Zone number 1, the nuance zone. If you are researching a complex political topic, a controversial historical event, or a subjective opinion, the AI overview is going to try to average out the internet. It will give you a vanilla, middle-of-the-road answer that might strip away the important context. It flattens the world and therefore reduces the value of the meaning of the information you're trying to acquire. Zone 2, your money or your life. Now, this is a Google term. Anything involving medical advice, financial investments, or legal rights. If you ask Google, is this rash dangerous? The AI might summarize 3 different medical sites, but if it misses the one sentence that says, if it's purple, go to the emergency room now, then you're in trouble. In these cases, the sticky note can be dangerous. So you really need to make sure you read the book or talk to a doctor. Zone 3, the brand new zone. If breaking news just happened 5 minutes ago, the AI often struggles. It tries to synthesize conflicting reports that are still updating. And it might mix up rumors with facts because the dust hasn't settled yet. So we need to remember these zones and figure out how to navigate this issue. So when we're using AI overview, we have to change our behavior. We have to treat the AI overview as what we might call an executive summary, not the Bible or the, scripture. When you see that box at the top of Google, follow these steps. 1, read it for the gist, for the main idea, for the sort of overall picture. And then 2, look for the source bubbles. In 2026, Google puts little link icons, or what are called chips, right inside the text or just below it. So 3, click one, just one, and verify that the summary actually matches what the source said. It's a quick and easy trust but verify workflow. So let's put this into practice. For your try this today, I want you to catch the AI flattening a topic so that you can see what it looks like and you can understand why it happens. So here's your assignment. You are the source detective. Step 1. Think of a topic you know a lot about. Maybe it's your specific job or a hobby like knitting or woodworking, or your local town's history and you've lived there your entire life. Something where you are an expert. Step 2, Google a question about it. Something slightly complex. Something like, what's the best wood for outdoor furniture in humid climates? Or, how do I handle a difficult client in the marketing industry? Step 3, read the AI overview. And then step 4, ask yourself, what's missing? You will almost certainly find that the AI gave a correct answer, but a shallow one. It might say something like, teak is good, and then give you some more information. But it might miss the fact that teak is expensive and also hard to source ethically right now. Then scroll down. Click the actual links, the forum discussions, the Reddit threads, the expert blogs. You will find the texture, or the real human experience, that the AI smoothed over for efficiency. This exercise proves that while AI is great for facts, it's often mediocre for wisdom. Wisdom is usually hidden in the blue links, while efficiency is found easily in the overview. The internet has changed. We aren't hunting for links anymore. We are managing answers. Google is doing the heavy lifting, reading and analyzing the books and long articles for us. And that is a gift, especially in our busy world. But it can also be a crutch. If we stop clicking, we stop digging and learning. And if we stop digging and learning, we stop finding the nuance. So use the AI overview. It's fantastic for quick answers, but don't let your research muscles atrophy. Sometimes you still need to walk over to the shelf, pull down the book, and read it yourself. Lesson 7 will focus on what's often called the HAL myth, referring back to 2001, A Space Odyssey. And this will focus mainly on deconstructing and discussing the sci-fi trope of AI takeover and why we should really focus on AI as a utility while staying as informed as possible about how AI is changing, how it is affecting our lives and the environment, and where it's heading. Talk to you again next time.